Welcome, ICANN 71 attendees. I am Maryam Bakoshi with the Policy Development Support Team in ICANN. I'm here to talk with Rafik Dammak, one of the recipients of the 2021 ICANN Community Excellence Award. Congratulations, Rafik.
Thank you.
You've been part of the ICANN community for several years. What or who inspired you to become involved in ICANN?
So my first contact with ICANN was because the first European school on internet governance, where there were many lectures, even it's about internet governance, but they were around ICANN, and so it was kind of strange to hear all about policy, GTLD, CCTLD, registrar, and registrant. I cannot say that I understand everything at that time. The person who kind of helped me to participate and join was Glenn de Saint-Jury, who was at that time in the Geneso staff, who could guide me to join NCOC and then NCAG and then attending the ICANN meetings remotely. So it was kind of virtual meeting to me at that time, and the first ICANN meeting face to face was in Seoul in 2009. So I don't want to give names because there were many people who kind of inspired me and let me join ICANN to see why it's worthy to be there, why it can be a good idea to participate, why someone will spend time in ICANN. But when you meet those different people in those different occasions, and those who could guide me at that time and to some extent mentor me, that's how I participated and kind of get hooked, to some extent also addicted to ICANN and to participate. And as you can see, that's more than 12 years now. So it won't give any justice if I try to name few, because there were many. And probably they know who they are. So I want to thank them. Because we tend to forget that it's about that human side of the community. It's not just about process or organization or the topic we talk about. They are important, but because you meet all those people who are enough passionate and interested, and they want to help each other, even if we are in disagreement in several topics, that led me to join and to participate and stay for so long in ICANN.
You've contributed to important cross-community work here at ICANN. How have you been able to juggle that time with your normal day job?
Well, it was not easy. It's definitely not easy. And so I think because things evolved since when I joined first, I was doing my postgraduate studies, so it was easy to manage. That give a more time and flexibility. But when I started working, it got a little bit hard. But I think even prior to the COVID-19, I got like the flex time and also to work remotely for some days. So I could use that to manage the hours where I can get involved on ICANN activities like working groups or the GNSO Council. And I try to leverage the fact that I am in the East Asia, so as to select usually either an evening or early morning where I can participate without impacting my daily job. But in the other hand, it can impact and the family time, the free time, and so yeah. I'm lucky to have a wife that understands why what I am doing and why I am in ICANN. But it can be a challenge, and so I was lucky to have those factors or conditions to help me to participate. Even it was challenging a lot since I'm just a volunteer. I have no financial interest, but I wanted to be in ICANN because I believe that I can represent civil society, a non-commercial point of view, and so that what give me really that uh, energy to participate and get involved. So I'm not saying that I'm missing now like 11 p.m. or midnight calls or 6 a.m. calls, but it was worthy to do at that time. And again, it's about the community and have an impact.
You're well known for your neutrality when leading a group of community members with diverse interests. How do you facilitate community dialogue in a fair manner?
I think it's important in the beginning to understand the process and to follow it, because that's a way to build the trust between all among the participant of a working group. And so you have to build that trust by being objective and neutral, uh, and following the process. So, understanding the procedure, to be quite consistent in following the procedure and explaining the decision, why you are doing something, why you you made that decision. It's important to explain the rationale. It's a clear, not everyone will agree, and that's hard to convince everyone. But it's the goal is to reach a common ground that can be to some level satisfactory to all participants. And so again, it's about building trust and to show by doing by examples how to be neutral. And for that also, it's important to understand the different interests, what everyone is looking for. It's not about judging those interests. It's really just to understand, and so from there, trying to facilitate and see how we can reach consensus. It's not an easy task. It's take long time going back and forth, but when you see people believe that you are acting in good faith, that make things easy. The thing is to not think that you know better than the community. It's not the point. When you are the facilitator or the chair or helping or coordinating, it's really not about trying to push for an agenda or to think that you have the solution. No, it's not the goal. It's about helping the group, the members, who all who are participating to go in the same direction and build consensus. It's not easy. It takes time, but I think at the end it's worthy, and that's what brings legitimacy to all those consensus-based process. Doesn't mean that everyone is happy at the end, but if we all they have the same level of unhappiness, it means that we did a decent job in terms of building consensus.
This year, we're also awarding the ICANN Community Excellence Award to Marilyn Cave posthumously. You've worked with Marilyn previously. Any thoughts about what it's like working with her, and how does it feel to be sharing this recognition with her?
I feel honored to have the award and to share it with Marilyn Cade. It's sad that she's not with us to get it, since she was one of the first participant, also active participant in the ICANN, and she had that mark on ICANN, and anyone who joined the community will know her. My first contact with her was, in fact, when I participated in my first face-to-face ICANN meeting in Seoul. She approached me and discussed with me and tried to explain about ICANN. Also, since I joined the NCUC and NCAG, I had to work with her as she is one of the leader of the commercial stakeholder group. You can disagree in some of the position, but it's also easy to work with. It was easy to work with her. Many of the issues where we had to work. I think her style, her approach, her passion. That's I think the main point. Her passion about ICANN, trying to defend ICANN. Can be inspiring for many because that show that it's not just about attending meetings or being there, but it's really about joining the community and defending the mission of ICANN and to believe that things can be improved. So I think many of us miss her and. We wish you that she could be awarded earlier, but at least now the whole community, as it showed last year, we are all missing her, and I think the award is just really um, still a small token of appreciation for all her work and involvement in ICANN.
Thank you for taking the time to talk with us, Rafik. Stay healthy and stay safe. Congratulations again.
Thank you.